Howdy y'all, thank you for joining us today for this unboxing of a Kickstarter I just got in, Mosaic Wars and Disasters. This is an expansion for the Mosaic board game. This is the Colossus edition compatible, so this is the one that goes to the bigger box. And as you can see here, it lets us know this is all the stuff that should be in there. We'll take a closer look at all that. Lets us know 105 new miniatures, along with 3 new wonders, 2 new towns, naval units, the new 100 coin, plus some national military powers, new leader, military action tiles, disaster cards, technology cards, and new build cards. So, sounds like quite a bit. Let's take a look at it all at a closer look. This is a game I enjoy. I think I kind of like the idea of disasters that could happen and whatnot. I know others may not. I like random events and stuff. Plus, I should have brought it. I didn't think about it, but last time we were playing, I didn't realize I had a promo that has to go to this because it mentioned about new add an extra ship. And we were like, well, there's no ships in the game. Now there are, so... Alright. Figured this would be fairly fast, but let's see what's in there. Alright. We got new wonders, which we'll take a closer look at, along with the new tiles. Like I said, it's for the Colossal Edition. These are supposed to be the new towns, so we'll get a closer look at that. Of course, the cards. I'm just showing you everything in the box here. We're going to take it all out and take zoomed in closer looks at all this stuff. There's the metal coins. Just feel weird just taking all the boxes to zoom in and take a look at it then. Some more plastic. Here's the ships, which surprisingly look a lot like the ones from Lords of Ragnarok, but we'll see. The new leader plus the new national military powers, which I am interested in that quite a bit. Anyways, let's get down to the rule book. So it's fairly thin, but it's probably because it's just going to be, like I said, it sounds like introducing a few new things. Like it shows the setup here, lets us know this is not the standalone product, blah, blah, blah. We just shuffle the wonder tiles in. But it says you do only select 9 of them, so you're still only going to have 9 wonder tiles. And then the civilization achievements, shuffle all the civilizations and select 9. Move the rest out of play. It does mention changing the way the technology. So basically it sounds like you're going to be mixing everything in. You're just going to be, you got to be aware that there are some changes that will be done through the setup because of the addition of all this stuff. Then it just goes through the national powers, which it does list them here. We got the Romans, the Gauls, Carthaginians. There we go. Let's try to say that the right way, which probably isn't even the right way with my accent, but whatever. Greeks, the Assyrians, and the Egyptians. Then we go into the naval units, along with the war tiles. The new wonders are the statue of Zeus at Olympia, the mausoleum of Colossus, and Circus Maximus. Then we have the new Admiral Leader, along with some civilization achievements, probably to the stuff that's in the expansion here. It did mention a new government tile, the Confederation. We got new towns. We have garrison towns. We have amphitheater towns. Then we have double pillar symbol tokens. Scoring tokens and military action overlay tile. So, all in all, it seems like it does add quite a bit. But shouldn't be too much extra into the rules other than just setup and whatnot. Alright, the cardboard, which we should have all plastic for all this. As you can see, we got some new coins here. It said the new scoring tiles. And looks like we got some tiles here. The Circus Maximus, so the wonders here. but it shows the 3 wonders that get added there. Of course, we're going to have plastic ones, which we'll take a closer look at. Then we have our military tile along with our ships, which we have plastic ships to replace that. Then it mentioned double tiles here. Then we have our new stuff here. We got the Confederation, Government, the Conquest, Siege, Circus Maximus. We have one of the new civilization achievements, Annihilation Victory, Naval Victory, along with the statue of Zeus at Olympia. Then we have the Ceremonial Civilization, Amphibious Invasion, Homeland Defense, and Mausoleum at Helicarnassus. And then you can just see the backs there. Alright. Got the new amphitheater towns, which we're going to have plastic of for all the colors. We have the garrison town here, which we should have plastic of. All right, let's take a closer look at all that stuff I told you I would zoom in on. Okay, we'll start off showing the coins here, which I thought there were already 10s and 20s. I could just be thinking of other games. I have so many games. But if not, there's the 10 and 20. And there's only one 100. But at first I was like, why would they only have one 100? But I guess now to think of it, the more I've played the game, even if someone does get to 100, they're probably going to spend that money real fast anyways. So you probably only need one 100. There's no reason to have a bunch of different ones. But there's the other side of the coins either way. Then we have the new wonders. As you can see here, we got the mausoleum here. And it's plastic. Which I need to put a wash on these. I haven't even put it on my regular ones. And then we have the statue of Zeus. Then we have the Circus Maximus. Pretty flat, but you can see inside there. But cool. Alright, we have the garrison towns here. Was it towns or cities? I think they were towns. Garrison towns. And you can see they got just walls around them. But they definitely stick out from the other towns. Then we have the amphitheaters. See, like little coliseums, basically, for each of the colors. And then we have the ships, which I'm not quite sure. I mean, I guess, because there's not really hexes, but I guess just having ships around in the area, maybe it gives you some area control type stuff. I didn't read over it completely, but it sounds like these go in these same areas where you have ports. So it's not actually they're out in sea. It's just they're saying you have them. And it's just like with the other ones where they're going to count. But these count as 2 for influence scoring. So pretty cool. We'll start off showing the new leader, which is the Admiral here. You can see he gets -2 population, but +3 tariff, gets 5 stone, and then may purchase naval units for 5 money. Starts with a port city in addition to its starting city, and it's 2 symbols. So, but I mean, another leader. Then we have the new national military powers, where it sounds like you actually get to play more of a type of civilization. We got the Romans here, the Gauls, Carthage. Which, seeing that they got them in the colors, I wonder if that means now whatever color you're playing, this is your faction, basically. And then we get into the cards. So these are still the same standard. We got some more build cards. These are probably for the new towns, I'm assuming, which would make sense. So that you can mix them in the deck and have a chance of being able to get these garrison and amphitheater towns. I mean, you can always build them, but this is the way to do it with the cards from the deck. So that you also get the pillars and bonuses. Then we have new technology cards here. And I'll try to stop on each of those so that you can see them. Hopefully my thumb's not blocking out anything. Let's see what you can just mix into the deck. Sounds like from what I saw in the setup is before it used to be, I want to say, in the bottom third. Now you're going to do it in the bottom quarter, I think it said, or I may be wrong on the setup. Play so many games, eventually they just start mixing together on the setups with games like this where they have triggers on them. And then I actually like the way, I kind of looked at this already because this is the thing I was anxious for. I kind of like the way they have this work. So I didn't read through the whole thing, but I kind of think I got the gist of it. Is you're going to deal out some of these disasters, and they're going to be at the top, and you're going to have them in a row where you will put out 8 of them, and that way you can kind of see which disasters you need to prep for and may have to pay or do stuff for. And then these are going to be mixed into the decks, I think is what I saw. Of course, I think I would have liked it more if they would have had like the ones for technology or something. That way you didn't know it was coming up. But maybe that's even more so that you know they're coming up. Because then when these disaster trigger cards come up or get moved into the lineups, you're going to trigger the leftmost disaster and have to deal with that. Everyone's got to deal with it. So sounds pretty cool the way they did it. That way you don't have to worry about, oh, just random event happened. It's, you know that's coming. You can prep for it. And then you can see if it's on top of the deck because you know the second somebody does something, that trigger is going to happen. And it's going to cause that to happen. So you can kind of see it coming and prep for it. I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. But all in all, I knew this wouldn't be too much because it's just a bunch of little stuff. But does seem like it's stuff that's going to change the game quite a bit. So I'm anxious to get it mixed in and try this game out again with the expansion, Wars and Disasters. Thank you for watching and have a great day.